my happy shiny puppy. This is Melody Fletcher, author of Deliberate Receiving. Finally, the universe makes some freaking sense. So at the end of every video for a while now, I've been saying the sentence, thank you for bringing your light to the world. And it's also what I generally write into my book. When I sign my book for somebody, that's the sentence that I put, or a version of that. And I wanted to talk today about why I do that, and why that's an important sentence to me. So to me, this work that we're doing here, this empowerment work or ascension work or personal development work, whatever you want to call it, this energy work, what we're really doing is we are removing all of the layers that are keeping our light from shining, so that are sort of diminishing our light. So limiting beliefs, which are, by definition, limiting, they limit your light. They limit your options. Limiting beliefs are, you can think of them like layers of blankets, that are just sort of blocking it out. So I don't deserve something, I'm not worthy, I'm willing to sacrifice myself for the good of other people. All of these kinds of things, cause us to diminish our light. And a lot of us were taught to diminish that light because, we could have came into this planet and shone really brightly, and we started illuminating stuff that maybe people didn't want to see. And so it was easier for them to try to shut us down instead of dealing with that. See if that sounds familiar. And now we're going through the process of learning to shine brightly again. And, to me, it's like the metaphor that I like to use is the sun, our sun, our star, which does not give a rip if you think it should shine or not. It doesn't care if you block it out. You can go under an umbrella. You can go in the shade. You can go in the basement for all it cares and block it out completely. It just will continue to shine. And, when we embody that and we're like, look, I'm going to shine. You can get away from me if you don't like what I'm illuminating, but I'm going to shine. We become sort of like the sun, because the flip side of that is that the sun also makes life on earth possible. It illuminates everything. It feeds us. It enlightens us, literally and figuratively. Without the sun, there would be no life on earth. So that's some pretty powerful light. And it's up to us to block it out or not. So if we can become, each of us, like a little bit of a sun, what we're doing, first of all, is we benefit greatly by no longer trying to keep that immense power in. Can you imagine trying to block out squash the sun and turn that down? What that would take? So if we can, if we can let ourselves shine completely and fully and let that energy just, do what it's meant to do, not only do we benefit ourselves because now we're feeling the way that we're supposed to feel, we're feeling happy and shiny, but we're also illuminating everyone around us. And yes, some people aren't going to like that, and they can scurry away. Yeah, they can block it out. They can go into the basement if they don't like what's being illuminated. But there are also going to be all of those who are going to gravitate right to that light and love that they're being illuminated by it and be given permission to sort of ignite their own light and shine brighter because of that. Yeah. So all these stars come together and party together, which is why I like to think my happy shiny puppy army is a bunch of stars coming together and partying like lights in the sky. So happy shiny puppy stars. So that's why I say that, and that's why it's kind of an important sentence for me. And that's what I mean by that, because I see your light, and that's one of the gifts that I have, is that I can see people's light even if they can't yet see it themselves, which was also a kind of a little bit of an issue as I was growing up, because I would not understand why people were diminishing their light. And I would try to get them to shine. Come on, shine. And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're annoying me. So that doesn't really happen anymore, but I can still see, you know, people's lights. I can see your light even when you can't see it yourself. And by me seeing it and shining my light on it, oftentimes you're going to be able to see it again and shine brighter because of it. Still you doing it, yeah, but this is the game that I love to play. And so when I see people lighting up and sort of dropping the layers and shining, that's when my heart just opens for you. And I have to say thank you. Thank you for bringing your light to the world. Thank you for shining your light. Thank you for illuminating everything and everyone around you. Thank you for having the courage to be here. Thank you for playing with me. Oh, thank you for being part of my star party. Okay, well, I worked myself into a happy, shiny place. I hope you're there with me. I will see you tomorrow, and until then, thank you for bringing your light to the world.